Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Mike Messina. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable, getting the baseball, going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind him.
Ready to go now? Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. Strike two. Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Number 50 at the plate with two away. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in New York. Towing the slab in today's game, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Don Mattingly. Line drive. He's got it, and there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Derek Jeter.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. When you look around the game and think about the best power hitters in the sport, this guy is one of the first names you got to come up with. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever had.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56.
Oh, now this ball gets down. The throw in. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 3-zip.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
His hitting streak. With Junior, probably one of the certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Jackson, the lead runner out at second. Jeter at first. 1 gone. Hit hard, base hit. Reggie chugging around third. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next for New York, Jorge Posada, 2nd in the American League in hitting. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Batting above, the left field.
Swing and a base hit. Ripley around second. In there safely. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. New arm out of the bullpen, Brian Bayo.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Here comes a pitch. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So in the end, 10 men come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head to the second. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The pitch. There's the strike. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Swing and a miss. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
0-2 now. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One down, base is empty. And he pumps it a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now Masataka Yoshida. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Swung on, belted. That's back. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now here is number 50. Doubled his first time up.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's gone. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. Singled and scored his first time. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
First and second, 1 out. Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground might be 2. Mateo to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Mike Messina back on the mound after the delay, and stepping in to face him, Reese McGuire. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Popped up, number 50, moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Batting it, the first baseman, Bobby.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. No hits in the shutout last night. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offering is in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They continue to trail 7-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Another one in his incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, doubled in his first AB. That one's on its way, no question about it, and that one will go. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 75 on the year, and they add a run. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Corey Kluber will take over here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So the batting order turns over. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Refsnyder with a relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. So a man aboard. And next for New York, Don Mattingly. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Yoshida makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Number 50.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, number 50. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. And forget it. A shot to left. And they add on. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. Babe Ruth digs in now. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The right fielder.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 70 on the year. It's 14-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, John Schreiber. He's into the game with the bases empty. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One out, bases empty. Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 16-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. And first offering is fouled off. Posada, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The pitch. Line to left. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man at second with one away. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Number 50 gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. He's in there.
The third baseman, number 4.
Now the third baseman, Lou Gehrig. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Don Mattingly now at the plate. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. That puts him on the brink of one of baseball's most sacred marks. He's now 1 game away from matching DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak.
Yeah, and I don't know how this guy can even grip the bat when he's at the plate right now. This is a once-in-a-century record he's chasing, and he gets up there and just keeps taking care of business day after day.
That one ripped. Caught just shy of the wall. But it's a huge inning for him as they score 10 times. 3 innings complete. Yankees out in front, 17-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jorge Mateo. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. And that's in there for strike one. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Now at the plate, number 50. That one fouled off. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses, struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, and here is Babe Ruth. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here. His 61st home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 18-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hammered on a line to left, base hit. Jackson coming home. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done, drives in the run. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
So, man aboard, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. In the air, out towards right center. Number 50, ranging back, makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Up next, the catcher,
And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catcher.
Ripped into right center, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they extend their lead. Mateo relay to second, and he's in there as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
The third baseman, number 4.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
In the air out to center, number 50. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Man, you don't see that very often. Tried to score, tagging from third. It seemed like it was deep enough, but what a relay throw to the plate to just get the ball there in time to end the inning.
And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And he deals. Swings through that. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League.
With still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have it on the mound in this one.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. We'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. In there, and it's 0-1. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Oh and 2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 20-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now that the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Babe Ruth. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball. Ruth, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back. Here's Reese McGuire.
The catcher, Reese.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. McGuire measures 6 feet even, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And there's the strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Right through there for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
2 outs. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. So he's perfect through 6. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 20-0. Richard Blyer comes on now, on for his 20th. Appearance of the year.
Number 35, Richard Blyer.
And the batter now, Derek Jeter. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty ripped on a line to center. Nice grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And next for New York, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Hard on the ground to first. Up 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
2 outs, base is empty. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. Blyer, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2008. Posada with a swing and a drive deep to left. Verdugo going back some more, out of here. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 21-0, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Rips one to right, and it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So up next, Lou Gehrig. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 6 full. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back in the Bronx, Jorge Mateo now. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count. Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Don Mattingly.
The first baseman,
And a pitch. And that one hammered. Gone. Another one in his incredible season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 22-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
New pitcher now, Kenley Jansen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's the second baseman, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now Babe Ruth. Pulls that one foul. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Looked to me like he was trying to time the pitcher's delivery, but jumped the gun just a little bit. Good job by the pitcher of not panicking, under control, deals with the situation. That's one where you see a guy balk sometimes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Into center. Number 50 settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit. For extra bases. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now here is swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Hard hit, right side. He handles it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs in the inning on 4 hits. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The pitch. That clips the corner. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. In the dirt, Posada throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back in New York, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. The pitch. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I mean, come on, have a game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And up next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. That one ripped. Back there. And that is gone. He rockets one to right. His second home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 25-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Joely Rodriguez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a double. Fourth hit of the night for him.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next for New York, Don Mattingly. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. A towering home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 27-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's the second baseman, number 50. And that's ripped into left, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Well struck, right field. And out of here. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 29-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Chris Martin. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now, Reggie Jackson. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Jeter around third. In there safely. And they extend their lead. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Throw to second, out at second. That ends the inning. Mike Messina, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the ninth. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the ninth inning, working on a perfect game. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
This one popped up. Number 50 settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Dahlbeck up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Next offering is in for a strike.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
One, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and they're down to their last out.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Ref Snyder now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Same squad chillin'.